Alright fellas, we are back with our nasty little fat hog, fat log deck, obviously with the Evo Mortar, Fire Clapper, and Cannon Fart. We are trying to get to ranked levels. We need about 2,000 medals, a little bit more, in order to be top 1,000 in the US. That's the goal. We got to get there at some point. And it all starts with a beautiful Cannon Fart into a mortar. So if you want to get better at playing mortar, you got to use your cannon carts defensively and then offensively. It's a beautiful thing. And of course, he just whips out a Sparky on my nutsack. And I think we should be good here, though, if we just get Skellies at the top of the key. Hit one of these here. And that just defends absolutely everything. It's really a beautiful thing to see, it is. So you have to think, does he have P.E.K.K.A? Does he have Goblin Giant if he's playing Sparky? Probably Goblin Giant if I had to guess. So I think I want to save Mortar from now on for defensive purposes. We'll see. Maybe Mini P.E.K.K.A? Yeah. I just had a feeling that he had a Mini P.E.K.K.A. This guy, I mean, you can just tell. You can just tell by his bulge, but really also his playstyle that his P.E.K.K.A is indeed Mini. So that was, I mean, I should have known that. We can just hit a little log here. I'm just going to hit him with a nice thank you because we are grateful for that positive elixir trade. And then if he goes with a Sparky in the back, which he might, I think we, okay, that's not a Sparky. Let's go Cannon Cart here. He is playing Goblin Giant. Let's go with a quick Hog opposite lane. Only thing is, can I afford this mortar? And then I need to tank the shot from the Dark Prince, which I wasn't able to do. I think I just wait for it to die now. And the only problem is that Dark Prince is going to splash right on through, isn't he? And just do so much damage. So, definitely a subpar placement there in terms of our Cannon Cart. But this is a salvageable game. We can still win this. And if he goes Sparky in the back, I'm going to steam his little butthole the opposite lane. That's what we want him. Actually, no, he's Mini P.E.K.K.A. I can't steam him. Alright, well, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Let's go Fire Clapper here. Get some free value out of that. So now when we go with our Fat Hog, we have a Fire Clapper to chip down that Mini P.E.K.K.A. And he wastes some arrows, so we do love to see that. Alright, now we're going to go in for an Evo Mortar. Because regular mortars are for defending. Evo Mortars are for attacking. He goes Sparky in the back. If he doesn't get the Goblin Giant down here, he loses. He didn't get it down. He didn't get it down in time. Sparky's just going to take his time on those little smelly goblins. And now he gets that down. Sparky's not even going to be in the picture of the game for so long. Because all those little goblin hits that he has to do. I'm leaking elixir because my brain is small. Kind of like my PP. So I'm just going to try to defend. Go in with a Hog opposite lane. And that Sparky got absolutely shat value. Shat value. And we can swing it opposite lane. He's going to have to go with another Goblin Giant or something. Sparky, okay, that's interesting. We'll just hit a little E-Spirit here. And my guess would be he goes with a E-Wizard here. So we're just going to get a Fire Clapper, and all we have to do is just kill that. Oh, that's just not what he wanted to do. You did not want a Goblin Wang when I had the Fire Clapper there. Absolutely beautiful win there. For 30 more medallions, just slurp those up, give them to me, and give them to me now. Let's keep on pushing, boys. This deck, it's feeling a little bit nasty. It is the Meta Buster. If you want to bust your opponent, bust in your opponents, then you want to play this deck. All right, E-Spirit in the back is always going to be a tactical play. Obviously, this guy's playing okay, so he's playing a very nasty mortar deck. So that kind of means his PP small. If you didn't know that, guys, if you play Mortar in Clash Royale, if you ever play Mortar in Clash, it means you have a very small PP. Very, very small. So, do with that information what you must. Alright, so what I want to do here, let's go Fire Clapper in the back. Let's go with a nice Hog opposite lane. And yeah, he has arrows. Oh, wait. Pop? Oh, that's beautiful. That's very nice. And we get a huge Hog connection there. Only problem is, that's going to be the only Hog connection that we can get all game because now he knows and he has the mortar ready to defend it. But you never know. We could potentially take this lead that we've gained for ourselves and squeak out a win here. He has better spells for spell cycling and just in general. Having arrows with my Fire Clapper is so annoying, but we will see what we can do here. I think I want to set up just a nice defensive mortar, and I will take some Fire Clapper chip damage because I don't really see myself getting any other damage throughout this game. So let's get some Skellies here. Okay, Mortar's locking on. Let's go low Cannon Cart. And then we can just wait. I hope he adds on bats here, but if not, that's still some really good value. Let's kill the Cannon Cart, please. Okay, ICG there. Not my best play. I kind of panicked. I thought it might have been a lock there, but it wasn't. So at least we have a cannon cart. We can load up with another defensive mortar when needed. But let's just get a fire clapper down here, milk out some arrows, and just have a nice little threat. Okay, nice. And he just wastes some spear gobs. I do want to go Hog Rider here. But if I go Hog, he instantly goes mortar in an offensive position. So I think I will just go Hog and then quick cannon cart for the mortar right there. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then let's go E-Spirit here in case the mortar's out of range. Very nice. We destroy everything, and now he has no attack. And this is not going to be a pre-log. It's just going to be a defensive mortar. All right, we can definitely do this. Let's milk out some more arrows here. Let's hit an early log and then cycle to the E-Spirit, which should be enough to defend this. There's the arrows that are milked. Let's go with one of these, and then let's get... Oh, Hog's going to come back for that, isn't he? And we can just hit a little cannon cart here. Let's try to kill these bats before they tickle me. The bats are nasty, the Evo bats, because I don't really have many answers for them if he's arrowing, which he has been doing this whole time. All right, we'll see if he goes cannon cart here. I think he might, so we're going to go Skellies to catch it. Okay, we'll take that. That's going to be some fat damage on that cannon cart. It might immobilize him in no man's land. Absolutely beautiful right there. We can hit a juiced up log, and if we got one little mortar shot on, that would be cute. We don't get it, but we do have a nice push here. Will he go bats? Will he go bats? Nope. That's still some fat value, though. We'll take that. And now he has no push. That should have been a fire clapper there, I'm just realizing, but it is what it is. That's okay. Mistakes were made. Let's do one of these. Nasty fire clapper shot, and this mortar might just connect. If we get a quick log down, that mortar's on, baby. And now he has to do something stupid like that. So we hit the E-Spirit here. The Hog should get a connection, I would guess. Mortar got a fat shot. Okay, all we have to do is defend this singular mortar, and we're good. All we have to do is defend this singular mortar, and we are fine. I'm going to take the log here instead of the E-Spirit, because I don't have it. Cannon cart locks on. Skellies did nothing, but that's okay. We'll get the E-Spirit down, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, we just did it. I think that is all we need to win this game. We'll go cannon fart here. He's applying a lot of pressure, but we are not going to fold. We are not going to fold. Ice Golem's going to pop on all that. Beautiful. He has to go... He has to defend with a mortar here, and he doesn't get it down. He doesn't get it down. And speaking of down, that guy's trophies are. So we're going to suckle those in. And we're now at 1,800, which is pretty good. Let's get a quick leaderboard check on the local, which I assume is my country. 2,200. We can definitely do that. We can do that. That's like... I mean, it's more than 10 consecutive wins, but it's not that many more. It's like 13 or something. But I think we're looking good. We're feeling good. We're playing great. And there's just something about... let's go with a mortar here. There's something about this deck. I've just wasted... Not wasted, but I've used a lot of elixir here. Quick log should do... Okay, he uses a lot of elixir as well. So we're in a fine spot, actually. I was a little bit nervous that if he went for a steamy push there... All right, we are going to have to... Ooh, wait, that's a little bit... Oh, yeah, that's a nut tickler. That is a nut tickler. Wow, that did a lot of damage. We'll be okay, though. So, Wall Breakers, Valkyrie, Cannon. Goblin Wang. He's definitely got some answers to us. Let's go with a mortar here. And he might have to go with, like, a Valkyrie or a Goblin Gang or something. That's fine. I could try to absorb that real quick. You know, that's fine. All right, I think in this scenario, we want to hit a quick... Hog log, because there's a slight chance he goes Goblin Gang. Alright, that's fine. A little bit unfortunate that we don't have log now, because he's going to spam me with... that was actually a really bad log. Oh, I messed up the placement there a little bit, but actually that's going to work out just fine. We cycle 2 cards. Also, we save an elixir there. So we're back, baby. We're back. E-Spirit's really clutch in this deck. It kills bats. I hate to burn the Evo mortar, but I feel like I have to. If he goes E-Spirit over here, I might just absorb it. No, okay, that's fine. And yeah, I'll just let this all fizzle on out. Really is a crime to see an Evo mortar used in such a way, but sometimes it has to be done for the bigger picture of taking no damage to wall breakers. All right, so he wants to go in with probably a barrel here, I would guess. If not, we'll try to get a nice little King Tower activation, which is huge against Goblin Barrel, by the way. So that will be really nice to have. Let's go E-Spirit here. I don't know what his spell situation is. Skeletons will save us some elixir there. We can just go in with a nice Morty here. And that calls for a little log. Everything dies. Valkyrie will let it get in range of the no-no zone, and then we'll hit this. So that's locked on. Let's go Skelly's at the top of the key. Quick E-Spirit. Let's log this side, actually, because he's got the wall breakers there. The King Tower activation is huge. Cannon Cart's still alive, so we can go Mortar. I think he has to Mortar now. No, or a Cannon. We'll hit this. Nice little Fire Clapper shot lineup. And if he doesn't go Cannon here, yeah, he doesn't. So Mortar should take that out. Oh, Fire Clapper does instead. We can hit this, and now he has to go with like a Goblin Wang here. So let's just get a... Oh, Wall Breakers. Yeah, pre-log on all that cheese. And that is just so much in and on his tower. Absolutely beautiful gameplay right here. Look at this. I mean, we just stomped that schmuck. And let me tell you, that's a nasty deck he's got. That's a deck that goes deep into overtime usually because it's just such high defensive capabilities. But we just clapped that guy, and that made me a little bit excited. Don't make me stand up because you guys will see the tent that's been pitched. Alrighty. Let's get another game. We're feeling good. The wins are just flowing like water. I am so happy at how nasty this deck has become for me. Alright, guards is interesting. Or guards are interesting. Little grammar lesson for you. If you use a plural... Okay, I'm not explaining that. Alright, we're going to go E-Spirit here. He does get a little tickle of damage, but that's alright. We're willing to absorb it. And we'll see what else he's got. So this is just going to be Lava Hound, I would guess. He might Lava Hound right now, actually. And I'm just realizing now this is going to be an extremely difficult matchup because the only air card I have is Fire Clapper. And if he can defend Fire Clapper, then he can destroy me. He's got a cage down as well. Let's go... Let's just absorb damage here because it's my only option. Let's go with a Cannon Cart here. E-Spirit. That should ring around the rosy on all those schmucks, and we have to get a nice Mortar connection. So since Fire Clapper is the only air defending card we have, we're going to need to rely on it so much in this matchup. And keep it in... Okay, he has arrows, so that's obviously not good. But Mortar should lock on here. Let's go with an Icy G here. And if we can hit a Hog Log on these guards, that would be really nice. I don't think it's going to be worth it. All right, Mortar gets a couple shots. What do I want to do with my big, fat, stinky, smelly hog? I think I just want to rip it opposite lane. We'll see if he goes in with a Hound here. Okay, that's not ideal, but it's fine. I think I have to go Fire Clapper here. Okay, no. Let's go Skelly's here. The reason I want a Firecracker now is because I know he doesn't have arrows in hand. So I know it could get some... I could cycle quickly. All right, wait, let's hit a Mortar here. We might actually be able to cook something up here. We might be able to cook something up. We get the cage out of cycle. I obviously don't want to give him arrow value, but I have to play this so I can start cycling back. And I think what I do here, he goes arrows, I just attack here. And just cycle as quickly as possible. Guards come down. Let's go with a Cannon Cart to absorb. Alright, and then we can get a quick Fire Clapper back. Alright, I don't hate this. We did get some decent damage there, and he has lightning as well. Wow. So just bend me over. Squeeze my nips and call me Susie. E-Spirit, bring that over here, please. Ice Golem, you as well. Alright, and now he's already back to arrows. So when I do this, we're not in a good spot, are we? I think I have to go defensive hog here. Oh, that was a great play by him. Fantastic play to tank with the Valkyrie. And why on earth, my friend, why would you also have... Wait, he's going to go guard, so I have to hit a quick log E-Spirit to kill the guards. Oh, that was actually kind of a filthy play, but it's just too much damage on my King Tower. It did lock on that Cannon Cart, but that is just unwinnable. Man. I mean, that is definitely the weakness of this deck. It's going to be anything air, and the fact that he has 2 spells that can take out the Firecracker just makes it unwinnable. All right, give me another game. If we lose this one, we're below 1800, but I'm feeling a win. In fact, I can smell it through my nasty little nostrils. And let's go with a Hog Rider here. All right, R2, let's see what you want. Okay, so instantly my little tiny minuscule sized brain is thinking 2.6 Hog or Hog Earthquake Firecracker. One of the two. And we will find out after going in with this Mortar, which I probably shouldn't have played because he can hog opposite lane, but we're going to go for it. And now we're looking at 2.6. Let's go Skelly's here for the Musketeer. Or the Cannon. Monk! Oh, that's not good. So if this is Lumberjack, or not Lumberjack, if this is Royal Giant, we're cooked. If it's not Royal Giant, we're cooked. And whatever it is, we're cooked because Monk is, I think, the worst card that we can face. Mortar might be locked, though. It is, so that's actually really cute. Let's go with a Hog Rider here, and we'll figure out what he's got. Piggies. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay. Yeah, this is really... So he still could have Earthquake at the end of the day. He's probably going to activate King here, which is unfortunate. But he kind of messed it up because he keeps that Fire Clapper alive, which we really love to see, because now we have something to defend the Mortar. And it is Hunter. So this is like a weird, like, it should be an RG deck, but it might just be Piggies instead of RG. Super strange. But did he go Cannon recently? I kind of just want to steam a Cannon Cart down his throat and see if he can defend it. I don't know if this is a bad play, but we're going to push that Cannon Cart up. He gets an instant lock, and that is beautiful. And let's just hit the E-Spirit here before he does anything crazy and keeps those Skellies alive. All right, that's beautiful. Now we can go ICG Kite here, quick Skeletons, and we'll get a Fire Clapper here on the right. And I don't love it. We take a lot of damage, but we also got a lot of damage earlier, so it is what it is. Against Monk, I honestly think we just want to do Ice Golem Kites like that, just to keep it alive as long as possible so we can't place another one down, you know? Keep him alive and in a bad spot. We'll see if he goes ability here. He doesn't, so we can get a nice Cannon Cart down. We can reload, and it's no shot. Wait, if I had an Ice Golem here and a quick E-Spirit, and then we go Skeletons here, I think that beautifully defends absolutely everything. Musketeer on the left gets a little shot. Let's hit a quick log here that he's not expecting. Oh, okay. Great play by him. And he sends that right on back. If we can time this properly, we can get a nice Fire Clapper here, which I think we were able to do. Oh, barely catches it in that little smelly cannon. All right, he shouldn't have another ability back, so that's good. We have a Cannon Cart down, so I'd be surprised if he goes Piggies. We're going to go Skellies here to tank, and yeah, that's just not ideal. Let's go with a log. Let's get this down. We need that Mortar to lock on to those Musketeers. And this is... Okay, I see the gimmick now. I understand why he has Monk. All right, so I don't want to do that, obviously. I want to wait patiently, hit a low log, then hit the ICG at the perfect time. Okay. I really don't like... Oh, wait, let's hit a Mortar here. That was kind of a bad Piggy play. I don't like this because Cannon's a great defender. 3 Musk is just annoying. And he's just plopping down Monks in front. So let's go Firecracker opposite lane. I'm waiting for this Monk that he's going to plop down in front. I honestly... Okay, that's fine. Let's get a log out of the way. Let's go Skellies here. Let's just try to get this Monk out of here. And then we can get the Cannon Cart focused on the bigger picture, which is the Musketeers in this scenario. Alright, quick little Skellies there. Nice, very, very nice defense. Oh, kill that Musketeer. It is a nut hair of health. And let's go with a quick Ice Golem. Wait, we might get a lock here. Oh, very close to a lock. Very close. I don't know if we can break through this. It's just such an annoying little deck to play. I'm going to go with this here. Hold on. Okay, he gives me a little value out of this. He's really good at defending the Mortar, and then he has also just great... Okay, wait. I have to go opposite lane here. We have to go Skellies here. Okay, misplayed on the Skellies, but that's alright. And yeah, he's got Hunter as well. Man, really tough matchup at this point. I don't know if we can pull it off, and he just always has 3 Musk. We do get a little hog damage there, so I'll take that. Let's go with a quick ICG to tank. And if he gets another... Okay, wait, let's hit it. If he gets another... Oh, is that... What locked on my tower there? That's it. Wow. Wow. Nasty little game. Horrible, horrible matchup. Crazy deck as well. So we're now below 1,800 trophies, and I just got absolutely shredded twice in a row. How disgusting is that? Let's take a peek. Yeah, I mean, we're not beating that air deck, and Cannon is just super rough with the Evo, destroys the Firecrackers, quick cycle, and we just couldn't really do anything about the Monk. He was defending the Mortar well, but we gave it a good try, and this is still a sweaty deck, so if you want to get better at Mortar, at Hog Rider, you know what to play.